Welcome back to the Friday Night Sports Show. We're kicking off our netball coverage in the Western Eyre Netball Association, and Reanna Freeman joins me, and she's up and about because her Hawks are going to the grand final tomorrow. Reanna, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Yes, very well. Let's talk about your win on the weekend. It was a very tight one against Thevenard, as we knew it would be, 43-38. So the stage is set for the grand final, Hawks taking on Wirrulla, but talk us through the game on the weekend.
12 o'clock start. It was very hot out at Wirrulla. The association did a great job in ensuring that everyone was safe and ready to go, and we actually extended the quarter-time breaks from 3 minutes to 5 minutes. So shout out to the association for being proactive there, and I think that was really important because I think it was only about 28, but 28 in Wirrulla feels like 38, so well done there. It was always going to be a really tight match. It was really well matched up all the way down the court. Nikki Sleep playing in goal attack for Thevi came up against Alana Beard, goal defence for Hawks. That was a crucial match-up for us. They both play quite similar. Nikki normally in defence but plays both ends. It was Hawks' way at the end of the first quarter by 1. At half-time, Thevi had turned that around by a 5-goal lead, so they had a 6-goal win in that quarter. Courtney Trowbridge really stood up. I think she had an outstanding game. She's not only their coach, but she's also their shooter in their game, and she's a crucial player. She steps up when she needs to. She shoots beautifully, and just is very cool, calm and collected, regardless of the score. So she had a really good second quarter. In the third quarter, we managed to peg it back to even, and then in the fourth quarter, very happy with the Hawks coming away with a 5-goal win. A really strong fourth quarter. Our goalies, Shannon and Rochelle, just sort of, hit the spot in that last half of the quarter. We brought on some fresh legs through the centre and into wing attack, which on a hot day I think was really important, and that sort of probably gave us that little bit of a lift in energy. And really proud of the girls. I think probably our best would have been Alana Beard in goal defence. She played beautifully. Just in some really crucial moments, stepped up as the captain and took some beautiful turnovers. Thevi gave their best player to Hayley Jericho, who played goalkeeper. She did have a really good game and had some great touches at the ball, but personally my best for them would have been Courtney Trowbridge. So a very hard fought match, very hot, but a fantastic display of netball.
All right, so there you have it. That is the season done and dusted for Thevenard. They fall short by 5 goals. And let's look ahead to the grand final. Wirrulla v Hawks, 12 o'clock at Streaky Bay tomorrow. And I don't know what the forecast is for tomorrow, but yeah, you said 28 can feel like 38. And especially this time of year when, in the middle of summer, if it's 28, you're sort of putting the trackies on. But when you're coming out of winter and it hits 28, you're ready to get to the beach or jump in the swimming pool. It's quite different. So it would have been very hot. I don't know what it's expected to be tomorrow, but this is going to be a cracking game. How do you see it all playing out? Preferably without bias. I typically don't let people sit on the fence when they give their tips, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt because I know you're going to tip the Hawks.
Well,
and there might be a bit of
playing out, or how do I want it to play out? What are we going with today?
let's go without picking a winner. How do you think it will play out, just from a pure on-court battle point of view? Because I know you're picking the Hawks to win.
Yeah, look, of course I am. Look, I think there's just some incredible matchups with Wirrulla and Hawks. In saying that, it's 2 apiece. Wirrulla have won twice, we've won twice, and they've been with decent margins. So Hawks beat Wirrulla by 17, Wirrulla beat Hawks by 17, Hawks beat Wirrulla by 10, and then Wirrulla won by 9. So, the game can really turn in an instant. Obviously, we played each other last year in the grand final, and Wirrulla came out on top. Emma Willis having an outstanding season for Wirrulla. She was our association best and fairest. Top 10 at Lock, top 10 at Country Champs. She got in the Western Eyre Team of the Year. She plays goal shooter and plays beautifully. She'll match up against Alicia Coombs. Those girls have a good battle. Sophie Keller and for Wirrulla goal attack, and Hawks, Alana Beard in goal defence. They match up really well. Chelsea Webster is an absolute speed machine in the centre for Wirrulla. She'll come up against our youngest players, Summer Braz and Kobe Freeman. They're a really good match-up. Look, the whole way down the court, I could name every girl on this court and talk about how well they're matched up. I think it just comes down to the day and who's going to put it on the court. Both teams have had really good prep coming into finals. Cindy is the coach for Wirrulla. She played in the grand final team last year. She's very experienced, not just for Wirrulla, but for many years with Woodner. This is my third year coaching the girls, so we've had a different playing group every year. So I just think, all in all, it's going to be a fabulous match, as it always is against Wirrulla. Super excited for the game, keen to have a good display of netball, and obviously tipping Hawks for a win, but certainly not underestimating the Bombers and what they can bring come finals time.
No, it's going to be a cracker, and that's remarkable. 4 games for 2 wins apiece and a goal difference of just 1 across the total of those 4 games. So, yeah, like you said, two really even teams facing off here.
Absolutely, and there's been so many games where we've been really even for a half and then someone's run away with it. So I think that's just going to be, both coaches are aware of that, and it's just going to be who can play out 4 solid quarters on the day will come away the winner.
All right, it's going to be a cracker. Can't wait to see how it plays out. We'll quickly run through the other grades as well and have a look at who's playing off in grand finals. B grade, we've got Thevenard taking on the Western United Tigers. Tell us a bit about these teams and how you think this one will go.
Yeah, Thevenard have beat Westies twice throughout the year, margins of 9, and then Westies beat them once by 11. Thevi come away in the second semi with a win by 17, quite a large margin. But Westies played Wirrulla last week in the prelim final against Wirrulla, who are a very quality side with some beautiful players, and they stepped up. So look, if they can play with last week's game, they are most definitely the underdogs, Westies, but I would maybe tip them for a little bit of an upset.
All right, so that is the tip in the B grade, and looking to the C grade and the D grade as well. In both the C and the D grade, it is the Hawks taking on the Western United Tigers. So run us through these ones quickly as well.
Yeah, so in the C grade, Westies have won 2 out of 3 times that these two have met. They haven't met each other in the finals. Both teams looking in really good form. I think Westies will go in hot favourite. I'm obviously super biased and happy to admit it, so I'm going to tip the Hawks. For a win, Jordan Price was the best and fairest for Westies in the C grade, and she's been having a great season. In the D grade, we've got Westies we've had some big margins in this D grade. Westies have beaten Hawks by 24 and 21. Hawks have only beaten them the once in the minor rounds by 13, and then in the second semi, this game was a cracking game. It was outstanding. It was down to the wire in the last minutes of the game, and Hawks only come away with the win only by 1. So both best and fairest. Dora Murray is for Hawks, and the runner-up Andrea Baldock for Westies. So again, another really good game. I think although Hawks won the second semi, Westies will go in quite favourites, but I've seen this team, what this D grade can bring, and again, very biased, so I'm going to tip the Hawks.
All right, and just quickly in the E grade as well, it's the Western United Tigers. Yet again, they're in every grade except for the A grade in the grand final, and they're taking on Thevenard.
Yeah, Westies have been clear leaders in this grade all year. The closest margin Thevi have had to them is by 15. The biggest is 42, and that was in the second semi. Bess and Ferris, Bromwell Workman and Casey Chandler, both from Westies. I think these guys are clear favourites, and I'll tip them ones for the win.
All right, great stuff, Reanna. Good luck to your Hawks this weekend. Good luck to everyone playing this weekend. Can't wait to see how it all plays out. We'll check in with you next week, where hopefully you're celebrating a win. You know you've got me on board with the Hawks. I try not to show biases, but you've got me on the Hawks bandwagon. So go Hawks, but good luck to everyone, and I hope it all goes well tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you. Best of luck to everyone playing in sport. It's a huge deal to get all these games on the court, all the umpires, scorers, officials. It's a huge day. Shout out to everyone putting the time and effort in to help us run such a fabulous association. And best of luck to everyone playing, and, well, not so quietly, go Hawks.